Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afisha Fadila from Stikes YARSI Pontianak. In my opinions, corruptor is a killer. It means they kill many things and everything. So, the best punishment for them is death. There are kind of punishment, and one of the things is death. We know some countries in the world have adopted death penalty, and this penalty effective to stop or minimally reduce corruption in that country, such as China, Japan, etc. What we need is not only shock therapy, but also to stop the corruption, generally from top to bottom. Is our government only give the corruptor in profits? We believe that there are still a small chance that they can do that again. So that penalty based on those data much more effective to stop corruption. As well, we are blocked by human rights issue, but we know that the corruptor has created many big bad impact on our country. If the death penalty really be excited, it will give a shock therapy for the corruptor because all of corruptor will be afraid to do corruption again. Then the candidate of new corruptor will think twice or maybe three times, four times, five times, up to hundreds times to do corruption. Because if they do that, they will get that penalty. We will never forget that our country will execute them by the best served even for that penalty. They still have a right to be dead by feigning execution. My conclusion is if you want to stop the corruption, death penalty is better.
The fight against corruption will not be won by prison sentences in five-star institutions for the wealthy, which are much more crooked than the corruptors. The death penalty, on the other hand, will not be carried out. What is required is for corruptors to be forced to return what they have taken to society. I believe that the dirtier and more demeaning the community duty, the better. All of this must be done while being accorded by armed guards and wearing leg irons and a bright orange gel uniforms with the term corruptor spelled out in large letters. This type of punishment will teach them a valuable lesson and help them to improve their morals and minds. For example, they could sweep out drainage ditches to help prevent flooding in our towns, collect waste, and clean up the streets, among other things. They must subsidize food distribution for street children and other needy people of our society with money from their own dietary bank accounts. After the street kids have been fed well, the corruptors must also clean up the trust. I'm sure the post readers can come up with more constructive but publicly humiliating ways for the corruptors to return what they taken to society. Furthermore, the final lift should be at least equal to the amount of money taken. I've seen a lot of examples where these folks were caught collecting rebates that were considerably more than the fine they were given when they were sentenced. Thank you.